Washington yet again today. Eamon Javers has that for us. What do we learn now, Eamon?
Scott, the president has been talking to reporters inside the Oval Office as he's been signing some executive orders over the past couple of minutes. We'll have that tape out here momentarily, but a couple of headlines to bring you as we talk about that. One is that the president talked about interest rates and the Federal Reserve. He has told the reporters that he would consider talking to Jay Powell about interest rates.
Welcome on into another episode. This is the Crypto Doe channel. So, as you guys heard the news, National Digital Asset Stockpile. Congratulations to all the holders, all the crypto holders, all the people that believed in crypto when no one did, right? The new way of doing money, the transactions have now finally been approved. And my suggestion, not financial advice, is to make sure that you are investing into USA cryptos, right? USA cryptos, because regulation is soon to come and you don't know what they're going to ban, what their real plan is, but at least play it safe. USA crypto. You can do some risky things too, but that's on you, right? That's on you. But before we get started into this session, the only thing I ask for you guys to do is to help me get to 10,000 subs. I recently started this channel. I've been researching this for about 6 to 7 years, since 2019. So I've been in the field since 2019 about crypto. It's going to be the new way of the monetary system, right? You have a crypto pro president, which is excellent. So subscribe, like, that's all I ask. Subscribe, like, and share this video. That's all I ask. Now let's get back into the daily news. And this just aired today. So if you look at your crypto account and it's booming, this may be one of the reasons why. You may have a slight pullback because you buy the rumor, sell the news, but I don't think you want to do that this time. Not financial advice. Super cycle, banana zone incoming.
He said to the reporters that he does expect the Fed to listen to him on interest rates. And this is, of course, the president who earlier today, speaking to that crowd in Davos, said that he will demand that interest rates come down. So that's one bucket of headlines around the Fed and his relationship with Jay Powell. Another one is going to be on an executive order here on cryptocurrency. We're waiting for a little bit more detail from the White House on exactly what this document that he signed is, but he's creating a working group on crypto, which will have David Sachs involved. David Sachs was in the Oval Office with the president moments ago, explaining the details of it to reporters who will explain it to us when they come out to the press briefing room. But it does look like there's a working group here and maybe some more details from the White House changing federal policy on crypto. So a couple of different buckets there to watch for, but particularly interesting in terms of his relationship with Jay Powell, Scott, and so much attention had been focused on whether or not he would try to remove Powell, whether that would even be legal. He has signaled that he wouldn't do that, but clearly today we're seeing an effort by the White House to rattle the cage a little bit over at the Fed. The president saying he expects the Fed to listen to him when he talks about interest rates.
Yeah, we'll follow that for certain. The crypto news interesting, but just to underscore, a working group, not a definitive National Digital Asset Stockpile of yet, correct?
We're going to wait for some details here, Scott, and I've got to go back in the building and get the actual document in writing to see exactly what's in there. But what we know right now is that Sachs was talking to reporters about this working group, but we'll get more detail here in terms of what's in the black and white, because a lot of this can be whispered out in the lane from people who are in the room to us, to you, and we want to make sure we get it right.
Yeah, I got you. I'll let you go.
This is super bullish for the cryptosphere. Once again, this is super bullish for the cryptosphere. National Digital Asset Stockpile, which means that what's going to be next? Bitcoin on the balance sheet of the United States Federal Reserve, XRP on the balance sheet for the United States Federal Reserve. How about ADA? How about Cardano? Did y'all see what XCN was doing today? Went up over 100% in under a month. It went up by 500%, and over a year it went up by 1,000%. So imagine that. These are the things that's happening in the crypto world. But before I go, I'm gonna make this a short and sweet video. Before I go, I wanted to let you guys know this is from CoinGecko, right? This is from CoinGecko, and I wanted to let you guys know what crypto was actually made in the United States, right? What crypto was made in the United States? So the crypto that was made in the United States, I'm going to share the screen immediately. The crypto that's made in the United States, we're going to go over the list. And this is from Coin Gecko. I left a link to all my sources. I always leave the link pinned in my description. I always leave the link pinned in my description. Also, a lot of people don't know where to even buy crypto, so I'm gonna get a couple of affiliate marketing links, maybe Uphold, Coinbase, and then you guys can support the channel as well by clicking my link, and you get an advancement as well as me. I get an advancement for me spending the time to tell you guys these things, right? Because this is time sensitive, and time is the most valuable thing, but I want to share these things with you. So let's enlarge the screen, because I like when people can see the screen. Some YouTubers, they don't understand that you have to enlarge the screen in the back sometimes, because it just look like everything is being digitized. So we're gonna run through this list. This is from Coin Gecko. You have XRP, which is one of my favorites, Solana, USDC, Cardano, Chainlink, Avalanche, Stellar, XLM. That's one of my favorites as well. You have the Sui network. That's going to be one of the top runners as well. You got Hedera, Hashgraph Technology, HBAR. You have Polkadot, Litecoin. Oh, Litecoin is made in the USA. Okay, I never knew that, but I also understand that Litecoin also is definitely Chinese penetrated. So hey, that may be a good thing. Maybe a good thing. They do business with America all day long. Uniswap, that's one of my favorite. Uniswap is actually part of WorldCoin, not WorldCoin, World Financial Group, and that's ran by Trump. Talking about Trump, you have the official Trump coin. You have Near Protocol, which is an excellent one. Aptos, definitely a banger. Ondo, Render, you have AI that's about to take over. Trillions of dollars will be in the AI space. So Render is definitely a part of the game, not financial advice. You have Algorand, definitely a banger. You have Filecoin, Optimism. I never heard of Optimism, but I'm going to do my research. Stacks. Now, Stacks, I have this wallet called Xverse, and generally speaking, when I'm buying Dog to the Moon, they I keep on seeing stacks. So I know it's tradable, and I know it's well, it has a $2 billion market cap. That's kind of a lot. $2 billion, that's kind of a lot. Okay, we got the WorldCoin. You have something called Injective. You got the Theta Network. I've heard of that. The Grab Movement. The Punji Penguins. Now, the Punji Penguins, I kind of like their technology because they're doing some type of creative NFT mixed with blockchain. So they're actually remodeling the blockchain industry, the NFT industry, and making it totally valuable. Plus, their NFTs are going for 40, 50, 60, 100,000 as we speak right now. Just a piece of art connected to a blockchain. Digital art is going for hundreds and hundreds of thousands. That's all I'm saying. It's a new game. It's a new space. It's a new era. It's a new world. It's the best time to be alive. You have something called Gala, Tezo, DYDX. I haven't heard of that one, but I'm just listing all of the American US made cryptocurrency because 9 times out of 10, that's what they're going to double down on, not financial advice. And maybe you should pay attention to it. You got Arrow Drone Finance, Arrow. I've heard that one. That one's supposed to be pretty good. Helium, Zcash, Cash Network, Compound. You got the Reserve Rights. AMP. AMP is one of my favorite as well. AMP is one of my favorite. You got the Ejun layer. You got Tailcoin. Now, Tailcoin, it's at 0.0065. I like coins like this with a low market cap because it's a great entry point. Not financial advice, right? But it's a great entry point. Tailcoin, maybe. I got to see its utility case, right? I like to invest in things that has use cases. PayPal USD. There they go. The PayPal group never seemed to fail. Did y'all know? Fun fact. Did you know that Elon Musk came from the PayPal group along with which is connected to Singularity Group, which is connected to Interstellar XLM, which is connected to Visa, which is connected to Chain, which is connected to our vast spacecraft. It's so many different connections I want to point out, right? Because everything I'm noticing that the things that's booming, that's popping off, everything is interconnected. Let's just say that, right? Interstellar, everything is interconnected. You have Superverse, you have Kusama, you have IO.net, you have Dash, Blur, you have the Melania meme, which is US made. Trump came out with a coin, his wife came out with a coin. Trump just, I think he had about $82 billion in the market. My God, I guess whatever he say goes, right? You got the Theta Fuel, you got the Ox protocol, you have the Horizon, Basic Attention. That's a good one. That's a good one. Basic Attention. I believe Basic Attention was at $1. This is kind of a great discount. You have Cello. You have Anchor Network. You have IOTA Text. That's a pretty good one too, because I believe that does the Internet of Things, right? The Internet of Things is not like IOTA, the MIOTA, right? But they have the same components, and it's US made. It's US made, which is good. Constellation. This DAG is definitely it. You got the Scion coin, you got the Zeta coin, you have the Raven coin, the Chia, the Harmony, the Plume, the Cardina, the Clear Pool. You have the Frac Share, the Scale, the Hive Mapper. I never heard of that. Honey, the Hive Mapper. I got to look into that one. You have Flux. You have Unicorn, Fart Dust. That's funny. You have Fila, Digibyte. That's one of my favorites. Digibyte. That's going to be definitely a game player. A game player. That's part of my top 10. That's part of my top 10. You have Verge, you have Matos, you have Nano, you have Moonwell, you have Leo, you have Arcblock, Supra, Goldfish, Altora, you have Omni Network, you have the Metal Dia, you have Stronghold. Now, Stronghold, make sure you're holding that quite strong. That's financial advice. But if you understand what Stronghold is basically XLM, XRP. They got together and they started doing their thing. They had a daughter, and the daughter name was Stronghold. Or you could say they had a son. Much better fit. And the son name was Stronghold. So all I'm saying, you may want to hold on strong, not financial advice. You have the research coin. Now, this coin right here, I understand that this coin right here, and it's made in the USA. I definitely got to write that down on my list, because this coin right here is backed by Coinbase. I did my extensive research. Like I say, I've been in this feed for a while. This coin right here is backed by Coinbase. Why is research coin so important? Because you got to understand the blockchain actually helps with the healthcare system. So if it helps with the healthcare system, why wouldn't you want to know the research and have everything connected to the block so the data can be transferred so easily and so fluently? You have the Baba network. You have the Sorcerer Swap, the Exxon or the Eon. You got the Hyphy Finance, Paula Swam. You have the original token, Proppy. Proppy's a good one too, because it actually is gonna, imagine you have a house and you wanted to say, look, I have 20 investors in my house. I want to put everyone's name on the deed, XYZ. You can do that through Proppy. And these things right here make it absolutely, it's gonna change the whole real estate game. Like imagine, it's gonna change the whole real estate game. I like Proppy. I like Proppy because they have a certain focus, right? They focus is on real estate. And I like companies that focus on one thing or two things and they get it done, right? You have YNE, you have Repol, you have Maria, you have Parsley, you have Star Atlas, you have IDEX, you got Dextalot, and you have Relio Network Token, just to name a few. Let's skip a couple too. This is list 2, right? You have, now most of these ones on list 2 I have not heard of, but I'm gonna let you guys do your homework on the list 2. I wanted to make sure that you could see what's going on the list 2, right? Can you guys see that clearly? Let me make sure that it's edible. eligible or legible. Hold on. Wait. Put it right there. Make sure that it's eligible. Not eligible. It's able to be read, basically. I'm tongue twisting on my words today. Forgive me. Right? But can you guys see it? That's all I want to make sure. That's all I want to make sure. That's all I want to make sure. Can you guys see that? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? These are all the ones I want to make sure on the screen you can see these things. These are all the ones that you can see. Let me scroll slow. Take a picture of it and all of these things. Take a picture of it and all of these things. On that note, that's the end of the video. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. This news just came out. When I mean just came out, it just came out. So this is fresh. This is fresh. I'm going to upload another video on XCN. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this video. I appreciate everyone for being here. On that note, thank you guys for coming. Crypto Dough, put on your seatbelts. It's time to blast off. 5, 4, 3,